We make some shrimp tacos tonight. So we're working with the leftovers we got from last night. What really just means all the shells I got left or tortillas, some refried beans, frozen shrimp. What do we got in here? Some classic Spam. Well, man, I really did a number on that lid. Hope I don't need a tetanus shot. But with that being said, let's get started. And guess what? You get a bonus feature. Do you know what the bonus feature is? I got 2 chicken thighs I want cooked for tomorrow. I'm gonna transfer them to an oven-safe baking dish. And yeah, I know you people are gonna be screaming at me about touching things with chicken. I'm gonna wash my hands in a second here. So we're gonna season these. Got salt. Got garlic powder. And you can even peel the skin up, put it underneath if you really want to get into the meat. I'm not that worried about it. Then you can either put red pepper or black pepper. And just like that. That's all the seasoning you're going to use for the top side. Do the same thing on the bottom side. And I like to put them in the oven, skin side up. Got the oven set to 425 in the other room, so I'm gonna go pop these in, wash my hands, be right back. These are a little bit smaller than the normal ones I usually got, so we're gonna try about 40 minutes at 425, and I think that should be about right for these. Be right back. All right. Get the excess water off your hands here. Now we're ready to get started on the shrimp tacos here. Let's get organized. Got leftover refried beans. Let's get those heating up again. So I'm just gonna plug in my burner because apparently I pulled it out last night. But I'm just gonna turn the burner on, just very low, just to get the beans re-going. Jared Jack, what are your thoughts on the current cock and ball rotation meta? I would need some more data, but context before I can weigh in on that one, Gerard. Shrimp tacos. I'm gonna go ahead, put a lid on those beans, and we're just gonna reheat those really, really nice and slow. And then we're gonna start. What's going on, Coggill? How you doing? And then I guess we'll get started cooking stuff. So pretty much all the work's already done. What's going on, Marwa? So we'll fry the shrimp after we season them with a little bit of Spam or bacon or whatever you got. It'll be good. Make our salsa there, and that's really all there is to this one. What's going on, Gilang? Does that rhyme with like Wang, or like how do you pronounce it? What's going on, Thailand? I am cooking. Yeah. So I got like tomato. We're gonna start off by dicing half of that. And then we'll evaluate. We might need more, we might need less, you know? I'm just gonna go ahead and dice that tomato up. And since this will stay good in the refrigerator for a while, what's going on, Oreo? No, I'm not. From the States. Huh. It's an interesting strategy, YouTuber. But, and no matter what you're doing, I would recommend that you wash your hands, buddy. Because if I had to bet, it sounds like you're working on getting pink eye. Alright. So we got our. We ended up dicing the whole tomato. No, I've never heard of your random cousin that I have no idea who is. But, you know, if you're hopefully, you know, good for you, Mike, eh? I am not oiled tonight, unfortunately. I don't know, it's like 8 p.m. Is that steak? No, it's tomato. We got some shrimp here. Well, we'll get to that. We got some onion here. Okay, YouTuber. You are kind of spamming tonight, you know. Gotta be a little bit more creative. Who, me? Yeah, no shit. You know. Cooking dinner and filming it and putting it on the internet. Of course I'm a weirdo. So peel your onion here. We're gonna dice an onion. You could also use shallot or green onion or whatever. Red onion, but I'm using a white onion or a sweet onion, and it's gonna be just fine. Give it a fairly fine dice. Not quite half an onion, but I think this is as much as I want in there. So let's add that to the diced tomato. Okay, we're looking good, alright? I got this sad looking cilantro. It's a couple days since being picked. Actually, from the supermarket shelf. Shrimp tacos, buddy. So, it's all stock. It's like false advertising. Very little leaf. But it's alright, there's gonna be enough. And I'm just trying to get all the leaves I can off of it with a minimal amount of stalks. Some people like that, but I don't. Yeah. Let's go ahead and dice that up, and then we'll add that to the onion and the tomato, alright? And you can certainly use the stalks if you want. And try not to leave all your flavor on your cutting board, so don't. Just give it a good crisscross, and that honestly, that's all you need to do for the chopping of the cilantro. Take that into the bowl. It's gonna be a super simple salsa or pico, I don't know what you call it. Got a line here. Also use vinegar if you would prefer, but do a little bit of a rolling so the lime has a better release. Let's quarter it there, make sure there are no seeds that are going to come out. Give it half a lime here. Now we're going to add salt, and we need to add more lime juice later, whatever. What's going on, Sky? I don't know, 12 minutes ago. I'm going to add some salt, and that'll draw a lot of water out of the onion and the tomato. So maybe you don't need to add as much lime juice. And there's nothing at all spicy in there, so I add some salt there. I'll also add some chili powder. A little bit of garlic powder. Ground cumin. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate, but I'm glad to see you back, Sky. Some cumin in there. And then, you know what? Tomatoes, especially when they're not the best tomatoes, you need to add a little bit of, it's kind of like steroids or sugar. So we'll add a little bit of sugar in there. Not a ton, but just a little bit. Add that in there. And then just a little bit of olive oil, I guess. And we'll mix that up, we'll give it a taste, and if we need to adjust it, we will. So, put that over there. Mix, 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 mix. Now, if you want to be more runny, add more liquid, you know, shrimp tacos here. If you want to be more spicy, add some hot peppers in there. What's going on, JFK? But, you know, the important part about this, since I'm the only one eating it, is that I like it. So I'm going to give it a taste test and then make any adjustments that I need to. That's nice, JFK. That's nice. I think it's good to go. I'm going to add a little bit more lime juice, though. And set it off to the side to chill out. Flavor will combine a little bit. Huh. Well, you've been very creative mind there, Martin Jean. It's red, Peter North. It is red. So a little bit more lime juice. Yeah, shrimp Alfredo's not bad. See, and that's nice and bright. Can be tempting to, good for you, Martin. It can be tempting to taste perfection on this, but honestly, once you get the seasoning adjusted to good, that's good enough. You're just screwed up if you try to make it perfect, you know? And your seasoning will adjust just because, yeah, more or less, yeah. Good for you, Ralph. Nobody cares, but good for you. Just as long as our taxes aren't supporting your offspring. Yeah, you gotta live and die by the code, Martin. Yeah, I'm just using it to go in with the shrimp for the tacos here. So we're just gonna dice that up. Okay, and then what? I have no desire to be. Honestly, Spam sucks unless you cook it. You know, you definitely cannot eat it raw. But if you get a, what's the word? If you get a good sear on it, you gotta cook it enough so it changes colors, you know? So let's just get a good dice on this. Not too small, but definitely don't want it, maybe a centimeter by a centimeter. Don't stress too much, it doesn't need to be perfect. Haha, snow sucks. Unless you're going skiing, well, then I would just get on an airplane and go to it. Enjoy shoveling. Oh, 79 degrees and sunny here today. A little bit windy, but you know, life's good. Yeah. So I got this prepped. I got these shrimp. You can leave the tails on if you want. Well, airports have snow plows where it snows, alright? They know how to deal with that situation. Make sure you don't forget to stir your beans. I know it's on the lowest setting. What's going on, Ace? How you doing? We're getting close on the beans, you know? Just recap, refried beans are from last night. They're just refried beans with some green hatch chilies. Yeah, I don't know, Peter. I mean, I think we should make a documentary on the subject. I think you should fly out here and go film, you know, unsuspecting people on the beach and ask them why they got a fat ass and live in Hawaii. I think that'd be great for your social standing. I mean, the people probably do want to know the answer to that question, Peter. I'm sure you're not the only one that's thought of that. Hey, thanks, Martin. Glad to have you stop by. I don't know. I don't spend much time in Pearl City, but you know. that is close by. So once you thaw your shrimp out, you can just pull the tails off. It comes off real easy. Shrimp. Okay. Well, shit. Might have been my Uber driver one time. You never know. I don't think that is directly related to spam, but spam could be a contributing factor. But, you know. Alright, so shrimp. Let's go ahead and season those. We're going to go with salt. Shrimp tacos, you know. It's 8:30 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. Chili powder. Garlic powder. And honestly, that's it. That's all you need. I might give it a little bit of cumin as well. No, it's not, Ace. You know, it's not for the faint of heart either, you know. Yeah. Season them up. Beans are almost done here. I'm going to go get my fry pan. And that way we can get started on cooking the shrimp. Clean up my workspace a little bit here. By that, I just mean shoving all the stuff off to one side where you can't see it. Get everything that's going to trick. Hey, you know, I'm proud to represent my people, you know, JFK. Let's take a look at our beans, honestly. Just gonna give them a stir around, give them a taste, see how hot they are. They're cooked. Put a lid on them. I'll keep them warm, turn them off. I'm gonna burn a little bit of a wipe. Done with the spam, that can go back in the fridge. Yeah, I mean, I might, you know, but I might just make a different time on the shorts. So I'd like to, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know if there's a nice, easy way where you can just hit make short button or like the highlights or whatnot. Oh, well. The wiener tax will be paid. Wieners! Yeah, I mean, you cannot not pay the wiener tax. Yeah. Let's get this cranking. We're going to use medium heat. Make sure you have all your spatulas or flippers or whatever you need nearby, and I don't, so I'm going to go find them. Couldn't find my woody tonight, so I'm gonna have to do without. I'll probably use this shitty one. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. Shrimp tacos, it should be pretty good. Well, shit. I concur, Peter North, and guess what? They're done again tonight. Shrimp. $5,000, and I would consider it. No, I'm glad to hear that, Koala. I'm glad it tastes good for you. A little bit of oil in there. The Spam doesn't really give off that ton of oil, so let's go ahead and put the Spam in. Make sure it's all laying on the pan. And then just don't touch it for a couple minutes. Yeah, on occasion I'll drink anything. Tonight it's ginger ale though. Sorry to disappoint you. And if that starts splattering, go ahead and put the fry pan condom over the top, and they'll, keep the fluids from going where they shouldn't. Also known as a splatter guard. I'll consider it. I would consider it. Hey, that only works if you're my neighbor that speaks in a South Carolina backwoods accent so thick I can't understand it, not even sure it's English. And if you come over with some mystery liquor in a Gatorade bottle. That's the only type of moonshine I'm interested in taste. Now, is that just one of them pre-made meal services where it gives you the recipe and gives you all the ingredients, JFK, and then you just follow what it says? These are sticking a little bit. It's bothering me, but that's alright. As you can see, some of them are crisping up quite nicely. I like crisp. Give them another minute, and then we'll add our shrimp in. Oh shit, William. If I had to bet, you're probably a serial killer and you get a lot of women with that line. Good for you. Well, I guess I would sample that. I wish. Red snapper is delicious. Probably one of my favorite fish. So most of your Spam's got a little bit of crispiness on it. That's good. That's all you really need on it. Then we're going to go ahead and throw our shrimp in there. Sure. Hey, what's going on, Patrick? How's life down under? That's why the Spam will firm up. We'll get nice crispy little edges. It'll be good. And then you can just watch how fast your shrimp are cooking. It ain't gonna hurt you. Oh, I appreciate it, William. Honestly, chopsticks works great for cooking shrimp. Well, I don't know what you've been eating, JFK, but I think Spam tastes good. Maybe you've been eating it raw, because if you eat Spam raw, it tastes terrible. I will agree with that. But if you cook it and make it nice and crispy, it's just like any other processed pork meat. Delicious. Oh, thanks, Ace. Yeah. Huh. An interesting strategy, William. I'll believe that when I see it, Ace. Okay. Shrimp look like they're close to being done. Nice plump. You don't want to dry them out. So let's go ahead and get those out of the pan. Make sure you got a receptacle. Well, Penguin, I hate simps, so, and spelling errors. But shrimp are pretty good, though. Okay, you got the shrimp. Now let's get the Spam out as well. Now we'll leave that on there just for a little bit. You could just stick it raw into your tortillas, but sometimes it's better with a little bit of finesse. I personally like to warm it up so it can be more pliable, more enjoyable. Yeah, me too, buddy. Is that chili I see in there? No, Spam. They're just crispy little pork bits. Yeah. Yeah, grandmas know things, JFK. A little taste test there. Nice, crispy, delicious. Take these shells around. This plate looks clean enough, it'll work. Not trying to make crispy tacos here. I just wanted to warm them up, you know. It's good enough. We're done with the burner. So we can go ahead and shove that out of the way. I don't know. Yeah, that escalated quickly. I don't think that's going to help the situation, but, well, that's what we're here for, doing my heading. Okay. So we got the beans here, they're warm here. Yeah, that's possible, you know. I could have learned some things watching that Thanksgiving turkey stuffing, you know, you never know. So, got the refried beans there. I'm just gonna give I use the back of the spoon just so I can kind of smear it around. And that's gonna be the base. Yeah, well, you know, you win some, you lose some, Ace. You know, can't do that every night. Alright. So we got the tortillas. We're gonna put our protein on. You got your shrimp, you got your Spam. Let's do about 2 shrimp on each one here. Boom. Boom. Actually, I got enough for 3 shrimp. I'll give it a spoonful of that crispy Spam. Okay. I could go chop some lettuce and do that, but yeah, well, like I said, JFK, you can't win them all. Yeah. So then you got your little pico, salsa, whatever you want to call it. And JFK, let's be honest, I never start anything. I just defend myself. And then just a spoonful of this on each one. Now, you can do all sorts of stuff now. You can add sour cream, add cheddar, you can add lettuce. I don't think you need to, so I'm just going to eat as is, alright? Oh yeah, I mean, you could honestly just skip adding the sugar, add a little bit of pineapple, or add a little bit of mango in here, and that would be amazing. Not doing anything with grapes, Ace. Thank you for the translation, JFK. I believe you are right. Not into that BDSM play with randos. Yeah, you know, you gotta take me to dinner first. 'Cause I don't think you can do that. But, you know, I mean, you could honestly just skip adding the sugar, add a little bit of pineapple, or add a little bit of mango in here, and that would be amazing. 'Cause honestly, like I said, JFK, you can't win them all. What's going on, Korea? How you doing? That's fair. You know, every once in a while you gotta get the DGen energy out, but not tonight. Yeah, how'd you do, brother? Nah, that costs extra, Yito. Ah, yeah, you should have studied harder. Mm. Life goes on, though. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit here and there. I mean, you could make it crunchy if you made it in a tostada like we did last night, but yeah, I mean, pretty much. That's a 30%. Man. No. Mm. Mm. Like 2,900 hours out of 3,000 hours or whatever. So we're getting close. I don't know. Sounds like you're probably going to be retaking the class if I had that. Oh, we got a bonus for you. Need some thick towels for this. And we got our meal prepped for tomorrow done for the morning. Please don't molest your dog, Job. Oh yeah, just a little bit of roast chicken. Nice crispy outside of the skin. We'll be good. But that's food for tomorrow. Well, this chicken is pretty moist, little pest. But it's not going to be as good as a shrimp and spam taco, though, to be honest. Take it to dinner first, Job, you weirdo. Yeah, you win some, you lose some, pest control. Glad to see you here, though. Haven't missed that much, you know. Just talked about how much tofu sucks last night. That was the main topic of conversation. Feel like, Job, you're one of them people that decided, oh, my cat just ate some coffee. Let's go make coffee out of its shit. And then pay extra for it. Yeah, no beef Wellington yet, but maybe someday. Appreciate pest control. Don't lie. No, this taco is definitely not foul. Oh, shit. Because I got flexibility and I don't have any mobility issues, job. You know? You just want to see me bend over and touch my toes, you sicko. Come on. Oh, shit. I think he's training his cat. You know, he's already given his dog a wax job on his belly, you know. Don't know why he wants to shave his dog's belly so it's smooth. It's weird. What's going on, Roman? Oh, yeah. I think it's called Job's mother, you know. Yeah, well, I ate them all. So Penny, no, go to jail. Sorry, is she more of a sow? I guess if she's been bred a few times, she'll be a sow. Breeding sow, that is. But hey, then maybe I can eat her like Spam here. Shrimp tacos, Hawaii. So go to jail, Kiko. You know where jail is. Jail. Yeah, that's one approach. I'm always looking for trusted dog sitters. Well, we appreciate your pest control services. Yeah, they're my baby. You want to come off, Penny? Yeah, of course you do. Say hi. Yes, Penny. What do you think of that? Yes. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it a night. I got some stuff to do. Thanks all for joining Pest Control. Good to see you again, JFK, Ace. You know, all the others have been in and out. Patrick, you know, have a good one. Hope you all have a great day or relaxing evening.